Bangladesh emerged as an independent nation on December 16 in 1971, behind which father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, was the main architect. After independence, Bangabandhu dreamt of a Sonar Bangla, which would be hunger and poverty-free, where everybody would live a happy and a prosperous life. His vision of Sonar Bangla is on the verge of being materialized under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, the daughter of Bangabandhu. The promoters and management of TK Group also working with utmost sincerity in order to transform the dream of Bangabandhu into reality. TK Group is a pioneer in industrial venture, leading in many important sectors including cooking oil, petroleum, particle board, leather and leather goods, cement, chemicals, commodity trading, steel, etc. TK Group is led by one of the prominent and leading business legends of the country, Mr. Muhammad Abul Kalam, and he also developed his only son, Mr. Muhammad Mustafa Haider, as his worthy successor, who has been running the business for the last 7 years as a chairman of the company. Delta LPG, it has started its journey with 3 units. Master unit is located at Mongla on the bank of the river Poshur with 4,000 metric tons storage capacity. Its daily cylinder filling capacity is 1,800 to 2,000 kg. Second unit is also co-located with the master unit. Third unit is located at Muktarpur at Munshiganj. Apart from this, it has a composite cylinder manufacturing factory having 2 lines. Number 1 line produces bottles with capacity of 12.5 kg/15 kg, 2,000 pieces per day. Number 2 line produces 33 kg/35 kg/45 kg capacity bottles, 600 pieces per day. Here it may be mentioned that this cylinder manufacturing factory functions as backward linkage of the LPG factory. Delta Agro Food Industries Limited, DAFIL, with location at Saidpur, Narayanganj on an area of 1,706 decimals. It is a Grow Green initiative and an agro-based complex consisting of some major plants like seed crushing plant. It is the single largest crushing plant in Bangladesh using most modern technology of the world with a capacity of 2,500 metric tons per day. It produces crude oil which will be sent to refinery for refining purpose, soya cake which will be marketed as feed for poultry, dairy farms and fisheries after packaging. Packaging and bagging plant. This plant is based on the most modern technology of the world-class standard. Soya cake from seed crushing plant will be marketed after packaging. Consumer packaging system. It will package refined oil in food-grade containers and pouch. It will also have provision of marketing refined oil in tin and barrel. Composite oil refinery. It is the world's most modern and sophisticated energy-saving refinery plant with a capacity of 1,000 metric tons per day. It has 5 phases of operation. It will finally refine and produce soybean oil, crude oil and palm oil. The group has 2 cement mills, Premier Cement Mills Limited PCML and National Cement Mills Limited NCML. Premier Cement Mills Limited PCML. The factory is located at Muktarpur of Munshiganj on the bank of the river Shitolakha. Present capacity is 8,000 metric tons per day. World's second biggest VRM project is going to be established by mid of this year 2020, where total capacity of PCML will be 17,000 metric tons per day. National Cement Mills Limited (NCML). It is another brand name of PCML located on opposite side of Kornofuli River, Chittagong. By mid of this year, VRM project is going to be established where total capacity will be 8,000 metric tons per day. So by mid of this year 2020, total capacity of PCML and NCML will be 25 metric tons per day. Presently, we are the major cement supplier of some mega projects of the country. Podda Multipurpose Bridge, Rupu Nuclear Power Plant, Bangabandhu Tunnel at Kornofuli, Chittagong. Delta Shipyard. At present, it is the biggest shipyard in Bangladesh with 3 establishments in different locations. Rupsha Edible Oil Refinery. It is located at Mongla. It is a composite refinery and it is the private-owned biggest refinery where both palm oil and crude soybean oil are refined with capacity of 700 metric tons per day. Rupsha Tank Terminal. It is a petro refinery located at Gazaria under Munshiganj on the bank of the river Meghna. It is the 3rd largest petrochemical industry of the country. Finished goods like petrol, diesel, octane, solvent are sent to the depots of Podda, Meghna, Jamuna by own ships and cargo vessels.
Super Petrochemical Private Limited, an associate company of TK Group, is presently the largest petroleum and petrochemical production facility of Bangladesh in private sector. It is the first of its kind in Bangladesh, which is established for producing import-substitute petroleum and petrochemical products by using the locally available naphtha and condensate. In the national economic value chain, SPPL's value addition during the production process is more than 98% because it is using 100% local raw materials and it has employed 100% local people. In the financial year 2015-2016, SPPL's contribution to the national exchequer is around Taka 1.5 billion. SPPL's contribution to GDP is around Taka 6 billion. It has been awarded as the highest VAT payer in the year 2016. SPPL is widely acclaimed in the government energy and revenue sector for maintaining high business ethics and contribution to national economy. It was awarded as the best customer by Bangladesh Ministry of Energy. The SPPL plant is located at Dangarchar, Kornofuli in Chittagong on 28 acres of land. It is using naphtha and natural gas condensate as raw material. Naphtha is being locally produced by Eastern Refinery Limited. Earlier, Eastern Refinery exported 100% naphtha as the normal business operation. SPPL has taken this opportunity to use this locally available material for the production of different petrochemical and petroleum products with an aim to supply import substitute products in the local market. On the other hand, natural gas condensate (NGC) is also being used for the production of diesel and heavy naphtha. It is a matter of pride for SPPL that it has supplied more than 65% of the national octane demand in the financial year 2016-2017. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, Bangladesh has the potential to become the world's 23rd largest economy by 2050. Bangladesh will be among the top 3 fastest growing economies in the world by 2030. The plastic industry can play a vital role in the economic development of Bangladesh and growth of various key sectors in the country, such as automotive, construction, electronics, healthcare, textiles, and FMCG. Its demand has been growing rapidly at 10% per annum to reach 1.3 million tons within 5 years and 2.1 million tons per annum within the next 10 years. Presently, Bangladesh does not have any olefin-based petrochemical industry and the whole demand has been met through imports. The country's positive economic outlook, current low levels of per capita plastic consumption of 4.7 kilograms, along with increased growth in end-user industry, has driven SPPL to extend its facilities for the production of olefin-based petrochemical products. The scenario has led us to establish a petrochemical and LPG terminal at Moheshkhali Economic Zone 3 in Dolghat, Moheshkhali. Around 300 acres of land has been allotted by the Bangladesh Economic Zone Authority for this plant. Meeting 70% of olefin-based products demand, naphtha will be used as main feedstock and will produce polythene, polypropylene, PVC, polyester and SB rubber. This complex will contribute to GDP to the tune of USD 665 million and the national exchequer to around USD 268 million. This unit will also employ over 1,000 people. Bangladesh is experiencing a sharp rise in LPG demand in the last 5 years, with an annual growth of 44% and 60% in the last 3 years. The rapid growth of demand is contributed by the depletion of natural gases, the government's initiative to convert 70% of the household connection and CNG vehicles to LPG by 2025, the increase in domestic price of gas and firewood, and the low LPG penetration across the country. SPPL's vision to set up LPG terminal to serve the national bottlers is very much in line with the government of Bangladesh's vision. The terminal will improve the efficiency of LPG supply chain through adding the economies of scale in logistics, higher LPG storage facility in Bangladesh, allowing local bottlers to move large volume of LPG in reverting route. The project is expected to contribute USD 60 million to the GDP and USD 10 million to the national exchequer while employing 150 people. This shall empower local businesses to set up regional storage and bottling facilities. Under the able leadership of the current government and the enterprising spirit of our people, Bangladesh will surely prosper on the global stage. Such projects shall therefore inspire many in coming days and will pave the way to realize our Sonar Bangla.